Ever wondered how the world of technology might evolve with the advent of 5G? Are we on the brink of a communication revolution? In the digital age, we're constantly surrounded by technology. It's in the phones that we carry, the cars that we drive, and even in the appliances that make our homes comfortable. As we stand at the crest of the 21st century, the anticipation surrounding the next leap in wireless technology is palpable. Enter 5G. The fifth generation of wireless technology. It's not just about faster internet speeds or lower latency, no, it's much more than that. It's about a more connected world, a world where every device, every gadget, and even every city could be interconnected. The promise of 5G is a future where the Internet of Things and smart cities become a reality, redefining how we communicate and interact with everything around us. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what 5G is, how it works, and how it's set to change the world. So, what exactly is this 5G everybody's talking about? Well, let's break it down. The 5G stands for fifth generation, specifically the fifth generation of wireless technology. It's the latest iteration in a line of advancements that began with 1G, the first generation of wireless technology, which was introduced in the early 1980s. With each new generation, we've seen significant improvements in speed, reliability, and overall capabilities of our wireless networks. But 5G is more than just a step up from 4G. It's a giant leap forward. It's designed to increase not only the speed but also the responsiveness of wireless networks. To give you some perspective, while 4G networks can offer speeds of up to 100 megabits per second, 5G promises speeds that are 100 times faster. Imagine downloading a full-length movie in just seconds. That's the kind of speed we're talking about. But it's not all about speed. 5G also aims to reduce latency, which is essentially the delay before a transfer of data begins following an instruction for its transfer. In layman's terms, it's the lag you experience when you click a link before a web page opens. With 5G, this latency is expected to be reduced to virtually zero. This means smoother streaming, faster gaming, and real-time communication. 5G also improves the flexibility of wireless services. It's designed to connect not just phones and computers, but also cars, machines, cargo, and even entire cities. This is what we call the Internet of Things, or IoT, where all devices are interlinked and communicating with each other. So, how does 5G achieve all this? It uses higher frequency bands compared to previous generations. These higher frequencies can carry more data, but they don't travel as far. That's why 5G networks will rely on a large number of small, strategically placed antennas. 5G, in essence, is the key to unlocking a new realm of technological possibilities. Now that we know what 5G is, the question is, how does it work? To begin with, picture 5G as a vast multi-lane superhighway, designed to accommodate a multitude of users and devices, all zipping along at breakneck speeds. That's a pretty good analogy for how 5G operates, using a broad spectrum of frequencies to handle the increased demand. One of the key technologies 5G employs is something called millimeter waves. Unlike the lower frequency waves used by previous generations of wireless technology, millimeter waves occupy a higher frequency band. This allows 5G to deliver faster speeds, but there's a caveat: these higher frequency waves don't travel as far. They are also more susceptible to obstructions like buildings and trees. To overcome these limitations, 5G uses another technology called small cells. Picture these as mini base stations dotted throughout a city, broadcasting 5G signals over shorter distances. This helps to ensure a smooth and reliable connection, even in urban areas with lots of obstructions. Next, let's talk about beamforming. This is a smart signal processing technique that directs the 5G signal more precisely towards the user's device. Imagine a spotlight focusing its beam on an actor on a stage. That's essentially what beamforming does, but with data. This allows for a more efficient use of the network, reducing interference and improving connection reliability. Finally, 5G networks are designed to be more intelligent. They can analyze the type of data being transmitted and determine the best route for it, prioritizing critical communications like emergency services. But it's not just about speed. 5G is also about capacity. It's designed to handle a massive increase in traffic, from smartphones to IoT devices, all demanding connectivity at the same time. This is where the broad spectrum of frequencies comes into play, accommodating more users and devices than ever before. Understanding how 5G works gives us a glimpse into the future of connectivity. And with this newfound knowledge, we're one step closer to fully realizing that future. The real question is, how will 5G impact us and the world around us? Imagine a world where doctors perform surgeries remotely with the assistance of robotics, or where your refrigerator can order groceries when you're running low. This is not a science fiction story, but the potential reality that 5G technology is unlocking. Let's start with autonomous driving. With 5G, cars will not only talk to each other but also communicate with traffic lights, pedestrian crossings, and even the roads themselves. This real-time data sharing will help to reduce accidents, improve traffic flow, and ultimately make our journeys safer and more efficient. Now, consider healthcare. 5G's high-speed, low-latency connectivity will enable telemedicine and remote patient monitoring on a scale we've never seen before. Doctors could perform complex surgeries from miles away, using robotic arms that respond instantly to their commands. This could mean the difference between life and death in remote areas where specialist care is hard to access. And then there's the Internet of Things, or IoT. With 5G, the number of devices that can be connected and communicate with each other will increase exponentially. Your home appliances, security systems, and even city infrastructure could all be interconnected, creating smart homes and smart cities that are more efficient and responsive to our needs. But it's not just about devices talking to each other, it's about the massive amounts of data they'll generate and how that data can be used to improve our lives. For instance, smart grids could use real-time data to optimize energy use, reducing waste and lowering our carbon footprint. So as we move into the era of 5G, we're not just talking about faster download speeds or smoother streaming. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. 5G is not just a network upgrade, it's a leap towards a more connected and efficient future.